Welcome back, everyone, to the Lost Depths of Phandelver. I hope everyone had a good week.
It's been a better week for sure.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Still above ground, can't complain.
Well, that's
Still
that's
kicking.
all right. After escaping imprisonment and fighting their way off a burning ship, our adventurers, accompanied by a fellow captive named Brix, traveled through dense forests to reach a small town called the Blue Basilisk Bayou. Upon arriving at the local inn, Brix introduced them to his boss, a mobster-style crocodilian who offered them a lucrative employment opportunity. While Brix left with his boss, the party was approached by a stranger named Calthril, who pleaded with them to find his missing wizard friend, Trebre. The group agreed to help, accepting payment in advance. They investigated the abandoned home of Trebre and discovered an underground system of caves where they found the gravely injured wizard. Trebre instructed them to retrieve an amulet hidden deep within a dungeon, and a system of tests and trials called the Trials of Athazar. The group overcame the treacherous trials and arrived at the massive tomb of Athazar. They engaged in a fierce battle with an unnaturally risen form of the colossal dwarf-like being and retrieved the amulet, then returned to Trebre, who asked them that they hand it over so that he could use it to save his life. Brix then suddenly entered the room, informing the group that he had been sent there because his boss was displeased. He demanded that they return with him and leave the wizard to die. Having experienced a glimpse of the amulet's power, Ronan decided it was too valuable to hand over, and without counsel with his party, killed the wizard where he lay. The walls of the caverns began to collapse, forcing them all to flee with the wizard's body and Athazar's maw. With a plan to smuggle the weapon and body into town, D1 went ahead, stashing the amulet in his rowboat and the maw and wizard's body in the room of the inn before meeting the others at the bar. The group then sorted their loot and headed to the local shops to negotiate some deals, learning that some townspeople were adamant about the whereabouts of the beloved Trebre and fearful of the croc boss's reprisal. And that's where we're going to begin this evening.
Didn't I buy those Swiss Army tools or whatever? The nubbin tool?
Not yet.
Ah. My nubbins.
Got a whole lot of nubs.
I got a whole lot of nubbin.
All right.
Yo, nubs.
So, D1. The last we were here, you were discussing different pieces, prices and pieces of, looking through different pieces of armor and items and such.
Yeah.
You see that Hellsun's demeanor changes a bit after talking with you all just a bit. He's very, very conscious of the outside surroundings, kind of constantly peeking over your shoulder at the nearby window, just behind you, trying to get, a glimpse of what possibly may or may not be looking from the outside. You can tell he's very, very paranoid with the people around here. Seems to be very uneasy, and as such, you may continue your questions. We'll say.
Oh.
He begins to.
Yeah, it's been a
Place
while.
some
It's been a couple weeks here.
Yeah, he begins to place some of the larger pieces of armor that you had noticed before back down into this chest. That to refresh everyone in the back. Well, we'll start in the. He kind of when you all came in, he kind of offered you, a nice variety of different armors and such and items on the walls and things, until there was a little bit of trust gained, in which time he kind of led a couple of you to the back, all of you to the back, where there was a fairly large chest underneath some pieces of cloth, tapestries and such. And as you opened the chest, you could see that there was a ladder that kind of was in the chest that led down kind of deeper than the chest would normally be on the floor, oddly enough. And in that chest, in the room below it, was a cylinder, kind of a tower-looking room with many, many pieces of gear and armor and such in there. And he did pull up a couple of pieces of gear, some armor that absolutely caught your attention. And as you continued your conversation with him and realized the deep red armor that he begins to put back down into the chest, along with the other silver armor, you can see it's kind of old. There's some reflection off of it as he puts it in, and he kind of closes the chest back up along and leaves some of the other items out, and kind of reminds you of what you have in front of you here. Says there's a pair of bracers here. It's pretty beautiful. If you want to get a closer look at them here, he kind of shows you the carving and the engravings around the lining that you can make out. They seem to have some kind of a charm or something in there.
Yeah, that was the bracers that had that grease spell, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And there were some boots.
And
There were.
boots. Yeah, I'm gonna let Griffin or Brandy. We'll let Brandy do her shopping here first, and then maybe I'll
Sure.
come back to him. Yeah.
Sure, you got it, D1.
Yeah.
Brandy, you see a pair of absolutely beautiful boots, Brandy, and they're surprisingly enough they're shorter, they're smaller, they're your size.
Yeah.
which is convenient. You find very convenient. And on the side of them, Brandy, you see a couple of pouches. You know what? Better yet, why don't I just show you?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Weird. There you go. These are pretty nice. A pair of boots here. They came off of a Mariner not too long ago. Came in here, quite decided. I'd say about your size. Came in here. Says there was a great shipwreck up north a bit. They didn't have any gold or any means of currency on them, so they traded the boots to me.
All right, so you probably got them for a pretty good deal.
Well, I didn't get them for
And it's probably hard to find someone that can fit these boots. I bet they're probably a hard sell for you around here.
perhaps I could see your wonderful persuasion here going on. Roll a persuasion check for me, Brandy, before we even do anything about gold.
I wonder if you'll just give them
Yeah,
to
this
me.
is good.
Lay that charm on thick.
Oh no,
Oh god.
That's not.
I don't have any persuasion skill at all.
You see,
Show more
I,
cleavage.
I gave him a good deal for these boots. The problem is these boots are worth a lot more than that. I'm gonna have to stick pretty firm on the price of these. Probably thinking somewhere between probably 3.5.
3.5. What? I don't know about that. I mean, they're nice boots. You know, they're real cute. They're nice. They're nice and small. Very small.
Yeah, they got some pouches on the sides of them here. If you see this, they also have some straps and such and some buckles that they kind of hold your foot in place.
Yeah.
Allows you to kind of move a little bit faster.
No, I mean the extra movement is nice. You know, the pouches. You know, if I've got pouches here and there that I could add on to my own personal boots, I guess. I wonder if you took them as a trade. You know, if I have something of offer that I could trade you for.
Well, let's see what you have. I'm definitely open to opportunity. Yeah.
I think I probably have some clothing that might be worth something.
You have some
I've got some
regular
crap.
leather armor that you could sell.
The shopkeep's like, yeah. Just take off your clothes.
I
that'll
love
drop the
it.
price.
No, but I think there's some armor that's like that I can't wear.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about this? How about I drop it down? We'll make it 2K, 2,000 gold for the boots. We'll do that for you right away. We'll just drop that down. I can see that you're right about one thing. I'm going to probably be holding on to these for a little bit of time. I think there aren't too many of your folk that kind of travel through these ways. A good 2,000 gold, probably a good price for these. You can see they're pretty spotless for the most part, considering they came off of someone that apparently was from a shipwreck.
Sure. I mean, I think I could pay you some amount of gold with a trade item. I mean, I've got something that would probably be more fitting to your regular customers that come here, that might not fit me as well. You probably could get a mutual benefit to each other.
Let's see what you have there. You kind of gives you like the like sweeps some stuff away from the counter here, kind of crashes on the floor. She kind of gives you some room.
We had at some point we have robes, don't we?
You do. If you look in bag of holding,
So I'm looking at my notes from.
should be. Let's see.
Is it that oversized gown or whatever? That we
I
used to-
have
think
red and black robes, 2 nice written down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those were things I think just you got.
Yep. Lay them out on the counter, and he kind of looks at them. They're pretty nice, pretty long robes. If these are the ones that I remember.
Yeah, I think so. That would have been way back in the
It was a while ago. Yeah.
last year,
Yeah.
2 years ago.
It's a while ago.
It was a long time ago.
And he kind of gives him a sniff. I could be worse. This is some remarkable fabric here. He kind of takes out a rod from underneath the counter here, and he passes the rod over the robes. And you don't see any kind of sparkling or twinkling. Kind of passes it back, and he runs it between his fingers. I'll tell you, probably take like probably 300 gold off the top of that for you.
For these nice robes, I mean, red and black
Pretty
robes, nice. I have written down here.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. Well, what are you willing to? What kind of price are you looking for?
Well, I want to get down to a nice even 1.2.
1.2. It's a pretty light amount there for something so extravagant, don't you think? 1.2.
Yeah, but make
Roll a
down.
persuasion check for me.
That's better.
13. That's not bad, actually. And it beats me. I should take a picture so you can see. My 12.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. I probably come to think of it, these robes are quite old. How about we knock a couple more hundred off the gold there? We'll give you 500 gold for the 2 robes here.
I can see what else we have. I have a very large bag of holding here. I've got some good items that you might like.
All right, let's see what you.
Caps. This is my push to talk. I just sent you a note there.
Oh, thank you.
It just
I thought we had put all of our shit we were willing to sell on the table already.
For the
I thought
most
so,
part.
too.
Well, this is hers. This is her individually.
Yeah, yeah.
shit, okay.
I have a list of stuff from way back when.
Ah.
Yes, from her very own personal stiff.
Yeah, I have some regular leather armor that I could offer.
Okay.
And I think you even have, from back in my beginning days, my first rapier and dagger.
You do.
Someone just reminded me of
Alright.
that. I don't know who that could have been.
No, that's fantastic.
I just got a really good memory all of a sudden.
No, this is great. He looks at the items here just for expediency's sake, and offers you
Yeah.
offers to sell you the boots with all of these items traded at 1.5.
1.5. I mean, we're close. We're getting there. I want to have some goodwill between us. You know, I want to. You've got 2 good weapons that I want to come back for.
I'll tell you what. What'd you say your name was?
They call me Brandy Winebottom.
Winebottom. I'm not familiar with that.
I made it up.
Well, that would explain why. I'll tell you what, Brandy. If I could call you that, I'll tell you what. If you could promise to maybe bring back the boss's journal for me, like we had discussed before.
Oh, I remember.
It should be somewhere close to him. If you can do that for me, that would make quite a difference in the area here, in the lands. I'll tell you what, if you can do that, I'll go ahead and we'll bump this down to 1.3 for you. How does that sound?
I mean, I liked 1.2. You know. I mean,
I love how hard you're being about this. It's great.
I know exactly how I'm gonna get that journal.
Really, really steady on the 1.2.
I know I can get you that journal. I know exactly how I'm gonna do it. I can see it happening. I mean, I think the boots will help me.
I think they actually may help you. I think you're right there. One more persuasion check for me, Brandy. One more. Let's see what you got.
You gotta pull some rogue shit.
Oh my god, beat an 8. Yeah. Oh my god.
There you go. Now you're
There we go.
Now we're back to Brandy rolls.
Jesus,
Yeah,
I know
she's
it's
back.
true.
Give me those buttons.
1.2. I think if we have since we have an agreement, Miss Winebottom here, 1.2 deal, and he takes off your hands 2 robes.
Yes.
Worth the 500. The regular leather armor, the rapier, and the dagger.
It was 2 daggers.
Yes.
2 daggers. Thank you. Perfect. You have in your possession a pair of Mariner's brogans of hoarding, Brandy.
Fantastic.
They're homebrew, so they're not click and drag, unfortunately.
No, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I can put them on your shoe later.
Thank you.
Oh, you got
Thank
the
you.
boots?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. He also says, just for this again, for the sake of expediency, he offers also a pair of bracers that are sitting on the counter here. Oh, fuck, hold on. Oops. Gonna drag and drop, just so you can see. These seem to have seen their better days, but they have kind of a little secret. You see this little rune right here, right on the end. I won't do it here because I feel like I'd have to quite a mess to clean up. But if you push on that rune and you kind of angle it in such a way, it'll create a dirty spot on the ground there for anyone who walks by.
That's nasty.
Dirty spot. What the fuck?
Give it to the red one.
Not yes, exactly.
You'll
Yeah,
love
those
that
would-
one.
Yes.
Those are pretty nice bracers. I couldn't
I
let
don't
those
need
go
that
for
for that.
You're
anything
not going to
less
put
than,
those on, are you?
Nah, that happens for me naturally. That's fine.
Probably looking at something like 1.2 for these. If anybody's interested, I've got a couple of other things here. We have this horn. If you want to see it, it's pretty beautiful. You can see it's made out of some kind of ivory here, some kind of a animal horn. It has these runes kind of covering the all around the perimeter here. You can see it's quite an elegant piece. You can kind of read it there.
It's the bong of destiny.
This is a very expensive piece, if you're interested.
Look at this.
Yeah, what's the deal with this horn there? Crazy
Oh, well,
vendor guy.
Well, if you sound the horn once every couple of rests, the horn needs some time to replenish the powers through the weave, which you shouldn't know. I shouldn't even have said that. You can.
We're 1 for 1 with shit we
I
shouldn't
know,
have
I'm like haggarding my own shit. He's like, he just basically explains to you that this summons forth a great feast for everyone to partake in that gives you benefits. Great benefits.
said. It just summons a feast.
It's pretty, it's
The
actually
feast.
pretty,
The feast cures all diseases and poisons.
That's actually
Makes
pretty
you
solid.
Immune to being poisoned and frightened, which is fucking huge.
Which
For
we
how
could
long?
even maybe need in the future. Soon.
Is there like a duration for that immunity?
24 hours.
Wow.
Fuck.
It's in story character info, Griff, if you want to see it. I made a
Oh
card
shit!
for it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, you got it, man. That's where I'm linking everything.
Yeah, I don't have notifications on Discord.
Oh, I got you. Just gave you a...
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I'm with you now.
Here's
Fuck.
the last couple items. Yeah. So
I
a couple
mean,
more items here.
It's tempting, but I still have my eyes on those special tools.
So,
Lack of better.
oh, my red friend. So here's what we have for sale for you. I went ahead and linked that there for you, Griff.
Hell yes.
Forgive the kind of
Fucking-
cheesy
Oh,
picture.
God. it's pretty kinky.
Do you know what I was gonna do, Griff? Initially,
Fuck.
to make this card, I
don't
was
know
gonna,
if I wanted them.
I was gonna
Do those
find
come
like,
with a whip?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
I was gonna make like this bondage picture, like straight up, but I was like,
God damn it. No, this gets the point across, dude.
Bondage pony.
yeah,
This is right up my alley, bro. How'd you know?
So you can
Fucking
see how it
Red
works.
man
Griff.
scissor hand.
I know it's true, man. So this is specifically created just for you.
Oh fuck. God damn it.
Well, from
This
me,
is not
right?
making it
From
any
me.
better.
But Hellsun says he tells you that there was a harness that he kind of augmented and shifted a bit. And with a little bit of time, he could probably throw on a couple more buckles and straps so that you can attach these really great attachments. It costs you an environmental action to switch them, which is really crazy. It's pretty cool. So you have two long swords, you have a hammer and a chisel,
Hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Client.
with a loading attachment, so you can
I'm
shoot
like,
a
fucking
crossbow out of your hand. Yeah,
Go gadget.
yeah, basically. Yeah.
God
That
damn.
crossbow fires crossbows?
Crossbow firing crossbow.
Schnozzle.
It
baby.
launches rabbits with sharp, pointy teeth.
No, fuck yeah. I just need a peach catapult on here.
Oh, nice. We'll have to make you a peach gun.
slingshot. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Rotten
That'd be
peach
funny.
slingshot.
So he
fuck.
looks at you. He says, what are you willing to pay for something like this? To be honest with you, I have a price in my head here, but I don't know if you go for it. Go ahead and tell me what you think a good price is, since I had to do some work here for you, make this all work.
I'm gonna.
And he's looking
Summon my.
He's looking
yes.
for kind of, this is like you get the sense, Griff. Roll a wisdom check.
Intimidation. God,
No, just like roll a regular wisdom check. And I know you didn't ask for it, but this is just something that I want to see how it plays out.
wisdom. Ooh, my dice are cool.
3.
Oh fuck!
You
It
notice
almost hit 18. Fuck.
his question could be more than just how much do you want to set? How much do you? This could be more than that, but you don't know. That's all I got.
Like how
what are
much
you
do I
willing-
wanna spend?
Yeah, like how much are you willing to give him for this?
Oh God. I mean, I'm not gay, but no, I'm just. Fuck.
A lot of leather, a lot of metal here, a lot of time.
I'm gonna summon my ghost hands and just like shuffle through my bag and just like
So-
put some random shit on his table.
As you begin to try and summon your ghost hands, Griff, you notice there is nothing that happens.
Ooh, fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna fumble around in my bags with my nubs.
Yes.
Just try and nub some shit. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I've
And you
got
have your companions around you that they can help you too if you need them to.
I've got a bloody goblin scalp, some incense, some apples, bits of string. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay that shit on his desk and be like,
You want a bloody goblin scalp?
exactly. Hey, anything
You
looking
do have
good?
regular chain at the bottom there if you look at darkened out.
Chainmail?
Just regular chainmail at the very bottom.
Yeah, I'll shove that up there too, next to
Okay.
the scalp.
All right.
So some incense, a bloody goblin scalp,
He just
The
pushes the
regular
incense
chainmail.
aside, pushes the bloody scalp aside. He looks at the chainmail, though. Says, I could take some of the price off of it for sure for this. It's a pretty nice chainmail here. What's this green on the bottom? What is that? Never mind.
Was it augmented or?
It's just regular.
He's just looking at the dirt on the bottom.
Oh shit! Okay.
I did a bad job. Yeah.
Blood.
I'm like, oh
Yeah,
god,
that's
is it
exactly what
enchant?
It's
If
just like
this
dry
new set
blood.
comes with +1 swords, you could sell your old +1 swords.
You could.
Ooh, that's true. Fuck. All right, I'll detach my swords.
All right. You gonna put them on the table?
Yeah, I'll just kind of like fucking yell over to Ronan and say,
I think Ronan went
unstrap.
outside, did he not?
I am outside.
"Oh fuck!
Yeah.
All right,
So it's me.
He's
you
keeping
and
yell
watch.
to
Brandy- it's me,
D1.
you, and Brandy standing at the desk here.
I'll just
Yeah.
like look around and say, somebody unstrap me, unzip me."
Unzip me.
You hear a ha from outside.
I'll
Yes, I
help
mean,
him.
someone can do that.
I'll help him, but I'm going to do it from behind him.
Oh god! Just watch my peach sack, bro.
Oh my
Why does
god.
it smell like innuendo all of a sudden?
So you're gonna pull out the 2 +1 swords and the chainmail, yes?
Yeah, I'll
Put
lay
them on the
that
desk.
on the desk.
counter. All right, and he looks at them and he kind of gets a good look. And these are actually quite magnificent. They're pretty ancient here. They're pretty light. Yeah. He looks at the inscription on kind of on the handle, like just above looking for a maker's mark. He doesn't seem to find one from what you can tell. He's very interested. He says, well, these are pretty nice. With that considered, my red friend, how about we knock down a significant price? We give you that harness along with all this for 3K.
3K. Those are my
Yeah.
old trusty stabby boys, is what I called them.
He says,
You know how many people I've killed with those things?
I'm sure you've killed quite a few people.
People, demons, gods.
It's fantastic. And he shows you the attachments. He shows you
They're
the 2
valuable.
+1 swords that you see. There's a hammer and a chisel. They're pretty brilliant looking, made out of very nice material. The 2 claw hands are pretty awesome. They catch your attention. The way that they strap and kind of connect to different strings and pieces to kind of be able for you to manipulate them in a very odd way. It's almost ingenious the way that it's all set up. Yeah. The hand crossbow with the loading attachments. He kind of seems like he stands pretty firm on 3K unless you have any kind of persuading argument, Griff.
I'll just look at him and be like, there's got to be some other way I can pay, and try and bend down and show him cleavage.
that man chest.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
He kind of looks up at you in a very odd way as you kind of
Do you do the
bend
little
down.
flex to make him
God
bounce?
damn it.
he waits for you to say something. He just kind of leans in, like expecting for you to say something.
Do you like peaches, my friend?
Well, well, we don't have a lot of peaches around here. It's swamp. Doesn't really not very favorable for such
Let me
fruits.
tell you, these are the best peaches you will ever eat.
Whew, they don't smell like the best peaches, my friend.
Trust me.
Did you have anything else to
Alright,
sell him
fuck.
besides the 2
The
plus
chainmail and my swords, the old
Is there
stabby
anything
boys.
else? No.
I don't think so, but
Do you have?
I'll
I will
say
let-
this.
I'll let you roll a persuasion check if you give me a good reason.
How about if I pay the 3K, but on the condition that I can come back and get attachments for reduced price?
Well, why don't we
Maintenance?
open up a line of communication here, and we'll just say anytime you need an additional attachment or you need something repaired, you just come on back to me, and I'll help you out.
Yeah,
about
lifetime
that?
guarantee.
Yeah, we'll keep adding to your arsenal there, my red friend. Especially if it has something to do with getting rid of the boss.
All right, I'll stick out my nub. Try and shake his hand.
Stick out your nub. I love it. So that is 3K Griff off of your
3K.
Yep, 3K
Yep.
gold off of your list. And that
Fucking
minus
hell, he drives a
chainsaw.
hard bargain.
Minus chainsaw, I said. Minus chainmail and 2 +1 swords. But
Fucking
you're gaining 2 +1 swords technically, so you don't have to worry about that.
Right. You drive a hard bargain. How do I delete this shit?
Yeah, I can get it for you. Leave your swords, just erase the chain. There you go, it's gone.
How the fuck do you do that?
You see the little padlock at the bottom of the list?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a plus and a padlock. If you click the padlock,
Oh,
it gives
shit,
you
I
garbage
see.
cans. Yeah.
All right, so you have a harness in your possession there, Griffa. The horn and the bracers are still up for sale if anybody is interested. Otherwise, we'll just go ahead and move on. Unless anybody else has anything they want to...
I'll eyeball the horn a bit and
Okay.
say, this horn looks pretty.
He tells you
good.
flat out 4K. 4K.
I'll just say
There's 4,000
listen,
gold
man,
right there.
I said a lot of things about Mr. Trebre that you were wanting to know. I've given you as much information as we have about him. In fact, like, is that not worth anything, especially in your quest to defeat the boss? I mean, defeating the boss is worth more than gold, right?
It is. It's worth more than I can tell you. Unfortunately, friend, that wizard, he was a difference maker in this place. He was the difference between oppression and freedom. But now you're saying it's possible that he might have died in a collapse or a cave-in. I don't know. I stand here before you, unconvinced that entirely that you're gonna do something about this problem with the boss. So I'm sorry. Until I had any other, you can go ahead and roll a persuasion check if you want. Griff. It's gonna be pretty high.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you don't know me and my party. Trebre is nothing compared to us. Persuasion.
Yep. You got it. A 15. That's pretty good. He continues, like, he shows you the bracers and the horn. He says, like, I'm afraid these are pretty much the only things I have available right now at the moment. The armor is probably a little too far out of your price range, unfortunately, at the moment. But you're welcome to come back when you've accumulated some more wealth, and perhaps we could talk then. Kind of begins to put the bracers back in his bag.
I'll hold up one of my nubs like I'm flipping him off.
Are you interested in the horn, or are you guys kind of?
Out of character, I'm willing to pitch in on the horn. If you guys, I think we should get it.
Yeah, you guys can discuss it if you want.
I kind of feel like it would be good.
I'll put. We have another horn that we can show him called the Horn of Silent Alarm. I'll put that on the table.
That's
Horn
not
of
the
Silent
horn I was
Alarm?
thinking.
Yeah.
It's better than the horn I would have shown.
It's a nice horn there. I'd probably take 500 gold off the price for you.
500 for this magic horn.
That's a pretty nice horn.
Yeah, this
admit,
thing's
but-
special.
But this thing here, you have to understand. This horn here, I have traps, and you see that over there? Do you see those? Those are called. I don't know, quite sure. Let me see if I could figure out. He kind of walks over to the corner. You could see there's like a basket that has like nothing but bear traps in it and little pieces of metal that are attached to strings, like pieces of rope. He kind of like raises it up to you a bit, and he says, "What's from stopping?" And he kind of waves it to you. You see, it's basically just a crude alarm, basically that one might tie around the bottom of trees or something.
Well, I'm gonna look at Brandy and Griffin and just say, well, Ronan expressed interest in this, but when I was identifying this piece, anyways, it's extremely powerful and fantastic, and I'm gonna put the fancy radiating breastplate on the counter.
Oh, yeah. He takes a good look at it, D1, and begins to
And I'm gonna say
pass-
this is a magnificent piece. I've examined it quite carefully myself.
He passes his rod over it. Sorry.
It is a
He
breastplate.
said, "Rod."
He's
Putting his rod on the breast.
He put his
Yeah,
rod over it.
exactly.
I'm so sorry. He passes his magic identifying tool over the piece
That's
of armor.
almost worse.
I know it
Yeah.
is. It is. That's great. And you see there is a kind of a flash of like dark purple like light D1 followed by kind of like a golden shimmer. And his eyes kind of get big. I see. And he kind of is like dazed for a moment. D1. Oh, as he continues to gaze into the armor just for a moment. Yeah, 1K is good for the horn.
1K for to buy the horn, or to buy ours off us.
Okay, he kind of snaps out of it. Kind of looks at you. So sorry. What were we? You were trying to sell me this armor here. It's beautiful armor. And along with this horn of silent alarm. I guess we'll go ahead and drop the price down to probably 2K. Could probably do that for you.
2K. I'll look at Brandy and Griff and say, "That's if we can." Ronan agrees. That's 500 gold each. We could do a party deal on this.
Yeah, I mean that I'm on board for that.
Maybe we should let Ronan know. Ronan's. How far did he go? If I look out the front door,
I'm just out on
He's
the
just
porch.
right out the front. Yeah.
Wait, would it be 500 each? Or would it be 200 each?
for 2K for people.
Yeah, 500 each.
Yeah.
I
mean, I'm willing
gonna
to-
sort of peek my head out the door and say, Ronan, this he wants to sell us this horn. If we trade him this, and I'm gonna like really kind of go piece of armor.
Oh yeah,
And-
that's sly.
And our other horn, he says he'll give it to us for 2K. Do you guys want to go in 4 ways?
I mean, I'm willing to throw at least a K down on it. I pretty much like don't foresee my need of buying too much stuff in the near future. So
Well, we
I
can
I can
go in
heavier.
4 ways. I mean, let's see what
I don't
Ronan.
mind.
Let's see what Ronan thinks.
I will fish 500 gold out of my bag and hand it to you.
Oh, nice.
I think that's gonna be a done deal then.
All right, D1. So, give me 1 second here. Just write this down. So perfect. So you hand him the horn of silent alarm and the absolutely cursed armor, and along with 2,000 gold, and he hands you the horn of Hero's Feast. You can go ahead and add that to your sheets.
So
Nice.
500 gold each.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna have
Minus,
to
yep.
take it out of my pockets here.
Yeah. Did you already? Oh yeah.
You
already
can do
did
it
that.
now. Yeah, you have your claw hands
Oh,
now.
I have the
You have
claw
your
hand.
claws.
Yeah. So how this
You're
works,
right.
Griff, is when we're not in combat, you can freely switch them back and forth, whatever you need at the moment for whatever you're doing. But when we're in combat, if you want to switch them out for whatever reason, like if you want to switch between your long swords and your crossbow, it'll cost you an environmental action to do so.
Damn.
It's on your sheet
okay.
there. So it's actually pretty good.
Wait, where exactly is that on my sheet?
It's right on the heavy leather harness there in the character story info in your card. The card
Oh
that I made
shit.
for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
I can
explains
put
how
it
to
on
use
your
it.
sheet later.
Yeah.
Brandy, did
Gotcha,
you?
dude.
Yeah, you already took the 2,000 off for your.
Yeah, I had paid 1.2 for my booties.
Oh, that's right. So another 500 will put you at 2,595, I think.
Yeah,
I can fix that.
All right.
thank you.
Perfect. And he says, oh, it's I appreciate your patronage. Please come back and see me again, especially if you hear anything any more pertaining to our good friend Trebre. Please come back and see me. And do me a favor, please. Don't let anybody know that I have any of this stuff.
Your
the boss
secret's
finds
safe
out.
with us, of course.
I appreciate that, friend.
Do you have
I
any
appreciate
other armor sets, or are those the only ones that you
I
have?
have I have a couple pieces here, a couple pieces of armor that aren't as special, but they'll get the job done. I think I have a couple of pieces over here. You can see, kind of pulls out a couple of pieces of armor that would absolutely suit you, D1. They're available. They seem to be. If you need
I'll
them.
take a look at them and ask him what they are all about.
Yeah. So he says, basically a couple of pieces here. From what you tell, they're just +1.
Just regular
Just plate.
+1 plate.
Yeah, just regular +1. Yeah. You're like, God damn it, Reegs.
Yeah. No, that's good though. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm just gonna let him know that I'm interested, and just say, we're gonna investigate. You were saying something about the boss having a pile.
The pile. That's right.
Yeah, tell us a little more about this pile. I think we'll end up investigating it at some point.
Well, the pile is, and he tells you as much as kind of he would, given you your reputation with him. And what he tells you is intriguing, D1. It's a story of basically, essentially a stash of treasure. It's rumored, and there's just rumors of it from what you understand, but it is a large room, a subterranean room that seems to be full of gold, gems, items, different magical items from around the land here. A lot of items from the last reclaiming, from the last Great War that happened, that tore the land apart, and such. He tells you about the guards and the traps that are in place. Unless you have certain keys and you know the corridors and the way through, there's no point. The pile is that valuable that that there are many traps and such put in place in order to prevent would-be robbers and thieves to kind of from coming in and having their way. Aside from the boss being incredibly powerful, he also has in his employment many who practice the art of shadow and keeping in the shadows, rather, as far as stealth and such. So his eyes are everywhere, as they say, which is why Hellsun is always looking behind your shoulders and such. Yeah.
Interesting. And you say that your family crest is very likely somewhere within this room or so-called pile.
I would imagine that's probably where the boss keeps it.
Well, we'll be sure to, see what we can do about checking that out. Doesn't sound like it's going to be easy to get access to.
I would be ever grateful. You don't know the power that was entrusted to me to keep that safe, and I kind of let my whole family down. So if you could retrieve that for me, I would be in your debt.
So the only other thing is you had a cloak made out of animal skins.
I did. Oops. I do.
That I
is
could
a
be interested in.
Patched animal cloak. It is leather and fur. From what you understand, it is +1 dex all the time, requires atonement. Once per long rest, you can activate it for +5 stealth for 1 minute.
Yeah, what kind of a deal are we looking on that?
That, unfortunately, is going to be a little pricey, probably about 3.2.
Oh, you are way out of our range here, my friend.
That's a special piece. As you can see, you see the inscription there, kind of around the neckline. Keeps you hidden.
I want to just interject and say that D1, I might have something that could help lower this price. I'll reach in with my fancy new claw hands and pull out my 12 strips of thick bear fur.
Oh yeah, from that bear
Oh yeah, you've got some fur.
I've got
You
some
could
bear
trade
fur
that.
strips.
I've got a regular crossbow that I could give him. I'll put just a regular light crossbow on the table.
It's like 50
Hell
gold, I think. Worth.
Yeah, it's not very much for a
all
light
right,
crossbow,
it's all
but
right.
hey, it's something.
Yeah, it's something. You have your fur strips, your fur strips as well, Griff.
Yep, I have.
How many are there?
Looks like, what is it, 12 or 8? I can't tell. I think it's 8. But yeah. Is the number on the left quantity or weight? I think it's weight.
Left is
Probably
the
quantity.
number.
Left
Yeah.
is the quantity, right is the weight.
Yeah, eight
Perfect.
thick strips of bear.
Yep,
Okay.
so it is 8.
Nice.
Thanks, y'all. I'm like,
Yeah,
drawing a
no
blank.
problem.
He looks at him and he kind of is very interested in the fur and just flat out offers you like 600 gold for the fur, which it blows your mind that he would offer you so much.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do this for the fucking harness?
Oh, you might want to just sell that to him.
Light crossbow, I'll give you 30
it's-
gold for that.
30 gold.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
sell
sell
the
you the
strip.
crossbow for 30 gold.
All right, 600 gold for the first Griff.
That works for me.
All right, so he hands you 600 gold, Griff. He hands you 30 gold, D1 for your light crossbow.
Nice.
All right, he's you have a little bit more gold, but we gotta did it that way.
We're doing
3
okay
point-
for gold. We'll come back for the rest, I think, my friend. That cloak is. Try not to sell that cloak. Can you put it on reserve for us?
Roll a persuasion check, D1. Let's see. Because why not, right?
Yeah, we'll put it. What's it? Consignment.
Consignment.
Layaway.
Layaway. That's it. Layaway.
That's great.
Persuasion.
You need 10% down. I'm just playing. Oh, look at that! Absolutely, I'll put it right underneath the counter here. No one will ever see it.
Yeah, keep that on layaway if you don't mind.
I love it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we're broke. We're homeless people. We need to buy off
Right.
layaway.
Fucking speak for
So-
yourself. We're
So
fucking
as you
loaded.
all
Yeah, damn.
kind of, I'm assuming that at this point you kind of probably leave. Are you guys leaving the store?
Before we leave, I'm gonna look at Griffin with his fancy new claw hands and attachments that I see him sporting.
I'm gonna be like squeezing them like the fucking Terminator over here.
Like I noticed you have a crossbow attachment there, but motherfucker didn't give you any bolts.
That's true.
I have 20 bolts. If you notice, I sold my crossbow, but I didn't sell him the bolts.
You gave my bolts to Bricks. That piece of
Yeah, you
shit.
gave you that Bricks guy. He took Brandy's
motherfucker.
rapier and your crossbow and bolts. So I'm gonna hand him a quiver with a little crossbow quiver with 20 bolts in it.
He still
Yeah,
has
I
my
got it.
rapier?
He
I
does.
Right.
forgot
on, dude.
with that little mother.
He does.
He's a
You
thief.
mentioned it last time we saw him.
It's true.
Why didn't we kill that guy? Seriously.
Really nice.
Just wanted my stuff back.
There's always
He's our
time.
connection to the boss. If we wanna, I don't know. We'll have to see what we decide, guys.
We'll kill him later.
That's amazing. So you guys, you come out of the out of Hellsun's shop here. I'm assuming yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
As we're walking out the door is when I'll hand Griffin 20 crossbow bolts.
Sure.
I'll just throw like 100 gold at you, or like 50
Oh
gold.
no, they're not worth that. They're worth like
No, fuck.
100 silver maybe.
All right,
But
I'll toss
don't
you
worry
some
about,
silver.
Don't worry about it, friend. I have no use for them. I just sold the crossbow, so I don't have any use for these.
Right on, man. I'll be sure to put one of these in Brix's heart.
Well,
I haven't decided that yet.
Easy now.
We've already got one murderer in the bunch. I mean,
well.
Well, I mean,
So that's
it
hilarious.
looks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's probably a duck.
a murdering.
All right. That's hilarious.
But we only murder other murderers.
That's right.
So, you head out of the shop here. You can smell the soot in the air from the smoke from him heating his forge. Kind of the pounding in the back returns to normal. You kind of hear like the light tapping of a hammer against a piece of hot metal, which I do not have in the soundtrack right now. I apologize. Fail. And you kind of continue on your way here. Which direction are we heading?
I would assume down towards the docks to go visit our drunken dockmaster friend.
Perfect, D1. And as you kind of do, and I'll go ahead and move your characters here, you kind of get closer to what you know as the old Lost Adventurers house that you know of now as Trebre. And as you kind of get closer, you notice there is an absolute noise that seems to be coming from Trebre's house. It is unmistakable. So there's some smashing going on there and some stomping around. You can hear like the floorboards kind of creeping around and then you can hear like a couple of books or something hit the ground or something. It's hard to say.
What the fuck is
I'm
that?
just picking the leftovers.
I mean, we were just in Trebre's home a few days ago before we got lost in his caverns. We should probably check that out, guys.
Assassins.
Yeah. Are you heading over to Trebre's house?
Yeah, D1 will definitely start marching that way.
Oh, that sounds spooky.
All right. Who's heading in?
I'm like trailing around.
Before we go in, have I heard anything at the bar? I've got Rummy sitting at the table by those two dwarves.
Oh, that's right.
Or those two halflings.
Sorry, say that again.
I've got Rummy sitting at the table at the bar.
That's right. Yep.
And he's sort of been eavesdropping, but I'm gonna whistle him towards me.
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Has the price for a grog gone down?
That's right.
It's all
You can let me in if those halflings were talking shit later.
So I will tell you right now. You notice that Bricks kind of goes from his relaxed posture from the table that you left him at to kind of leans in a little bit more and begins to start dialogue with the two gnomes sitting at the table there. He kind of goes over to the bar, D1, and he grabs a stool and he kind of drags it over and sits with the two gnomes, and they begin to have a conversation. From what you understand, nothing sticks out as being suspicious. It seems to just be harmless.
Small talk.
Small talk. Thank you. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I'll notice that nothing eventful is happening there and call Rummy back to me.
Yeah, you got it. So Rummy finds his way back to you easily enough. Do you want? As soon as you kind of get close to the entrance here, the foyer of of Trebre's home, you notice that the black mirror, the trap, if you will, from before, is now laying in shattered pieces on the ground before you, and the door itself is open to Trebre's home. It's just wide open.
Now, we don't know. We left it closed and locked, but, I mean, Bricks did follow us down there at some point, so...
Yeah, that
was this Bricks that fucked with the door, or somebody else?
You hear more rumbling and crashing from inside.
Do we want to holler and have them come out?
Honestly,
Or do we wanna
I say we try to just sneak in and take a peek.
Yeah, I'm so pissed off. I'm ready to just barge in, kick that motherfucker down.
I mean, this is...
Fuck Brick.
Alright, I guess we're heading in.
Yeah, I think, well, I'll sort of, like, open the door quietly and just sort of, like, try to sneak in the first little bit and see if I can peek inside the door.
You're just gonna peek in by yourself? Do you want?
But yeah, just sort of quietly at first.
I'm hanging back with Brandy, just watching.
I'll just be huffing and puffing behind him.
I'll be like, hang on, we may have to kill him, so keep that vibe going.
Can do.
1 second. Why
Again.
are you not? Oh, you don't have dark vision, do you, D1?
D1 does, or no, he does not.
You just have the blue light, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that's right. I do not. God, I got so many characters now.
I know. That's why I'm trying to.
I'm
I'm trying to keep track.
does he have dark vision? Who has dark vision? No. Yeah, Warforged do not have dark vision.
Helps. Hey, it kind of helps. Kind of. Here, I'll just do this.
But I do have armor that lights blue. Yeah.
You do, yeah. It's just the problem is it's a little too far, but it's fine. What we'll do is we will have you walk in the door. D1, you get closer to the open door, and you continue to hear the sounds inside.
Is it look dark in there when I go in there?
It's dark. The fire is not lit inside.
Okay, I'm gonna send Rummy in a little further. Now, I don't think he has dark vision either, but I'll be able to hear what he hears. And if it's dark in there, I'll fly him really close to the ceiling.
Okay.
And
You
just
got
see if he hears or senses anything. I think he has.
He does have dark vision?
Let me look. I don't.
Yeah,
think
see
so.
if he does. I think he does.
Maybe he does.
Yeah, I thought he did. I thought there was a point where
I just
he
want to
could
make
see in the
sure
dark.
before I give it to you. Maybe it's like 60 feet or something.
He definitely might. Where would I have put all that stuff? Reference and modules. I think.
I have a homunculus saved here.
We need a fucking Excel sheet at this point.
I'm getting close, man. Close to doing it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry.
it's free on Google Drive.
Tiny servant construct.
He's doing spider shark things on the ceiling upside down.
Oh yes, he does have. He does have senses dark vision 60 feet, passive perception plus 14.
Perfect. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. I wasn't sure. Shit. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so Rummy does
Perfect.
seem to have.
So D1, as you kind of get a little closer and you hear the smashing inside of objects kind of falling as soon as you get close to the door here, you send Rummy in, and that's where we're gonna take a break.
Nice.
So
Dun,
just a
dun,
quick
dun.
one, guys. A quick like 2-3 minute break here, and then
Sure.
we'll get back in and we will do the thing.
Top of coffee off there.
All right.
All right, guys, I'll be back in 1 sec too here.
All right. Same.
And I won't.
Be right back.
Critically hitting. Yeah, we gotta get Jin in here. Oh, I guess everyone left me.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Ooh, I needed my monster, not sponsored.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Sponsor
Not
me.
sponsored.
I'm just playing.
That's how you do it, dude. You just fucking yell at them until they're like, okay.
I just love my green monster energy drink during D&D sessions. It
Exactly.
energizes me and makes me feel good.
Monster energy. Fucking
The
revitalize
one with the
your
bite.
life.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. The one with the bite. That's great. I
The one with the bite.
was gonna say, grow your peanut 3 times larger. It's like Red Bull gives you wings, Monster gives you fucking
Gives you nuts.
vitamin, vitamin deficiencies. I don't know.
Red Bull gives you wings. Monster gives you diabetes.
I'm back.
That's
Welcome back.
fucking good.
That was a
dude.
thing to walk into.
We're never gonna get sponsored now.
Oh man. No, Sato has it figured out. What you do is you mix it half and half with water. It's actually
Oh, fuck.
it sounds dumb, but no, it's way better that way.
For Monster?
Yeah, yep, green monster. So you
I
just
would mix it like
it's not half
and
and half. It's more like I don't know. It's not half and half. Like half and half is wrong. It's a little bit more monster than water, but
Yeah, it's like 80-20.
something like that. Yeah.
Dude, I would mix that shit with like Baja Blast.
It's not
Creative.
bad.
Is everybody back?
Yes.
So done that before, and I figured one of the two tastes like that tang that you get with Monster would overwrite or combine with the Baja Blast, and no such
Yeah.
luck. You taste Baja Blast and then that tang. It sucked.
Yeah, it'd be
Really?
weird.
You've done that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was just memeing.
Yeah, Taco Bell has Baja Blast out here.
And you mix it with a Monster?
I tried it once.
Are you trying to kill yourself there? Trying to explode your heart?
I mean, how much caffeine is in Baja Blast?
I don't know.
Can't imagine it's any more than any other soda.
I mean, so really, he's diluting it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, that was the idea, was to try and get rid of that tang with Monster, because any monsters that I drink are the coffee ones.
Oh, I don't really like those.
You there, D1?
It's just funny. It's like, it's so sugary and caffeinated that you're diluting it with more sugar. So,
But like a really less amount.
Jesus, that's hardcore.
All right, guys. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
All right.
Crackhead Pepe.
As soon as D1, as soon as you pop in your head,
Oop.
you see before you. I don't know if everybody can see this. Probably not.
I can't see. I'm blind.
I
looking
should
at
have put a
lights.
light in here. That's all right.
I
What you
can
see
see it.
is you see the room that you know it, and before you a giant shadow, darkness, which seems to have form to it, and in front of it there seems to be laying on the floor a body of somebody. Aliva, I would like you to go ahead and describe your character for us, please.
So, there is a Shadar Kai woman lying on the floor. She's average height for Shadar Kai, meaning she's pretty tall compared to the average human woman, but around 5'8". Kind of has like an ashen, borderline gray skin with a fade from black to white hair. She's on the ground. She has someone standing over her that I'll let you describe, and she has a little bit of a bloody rictus as she's glaring at the person standing over her.
You hear in the room here, D1, and you, Aliva. A penance must be paid. As this creature lifts up its cloaked arm and slams it down in your direction, Aliva. Oh, narrowly. I think it's a narrow miss with a 13 to hit.
13 misses her.
Oh, 13 misses her. So what you're going to do is you're going to, and we'll get into combat here, but you look on your sheet.
Yep.
You're going to see AC. And that number is going to be...
Armor
My
class,
19.
yeah.
Yep, I got a 19.
Oh, wow. It's really good. Yeah. And so you, without much effort, kind of use your sword, the hilt of your sword, and kind of dust it aside before you realize there's kind of a weird shadow, kind of a maul or of sorts that is kind of there in front of you. D1, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna yell back through the door going, you guys might want to get in here. And
Yeah,
then-
I would go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that we were all doing that.
Yeah, same.
Are
I
you
was
all
pumped.
going in? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the first one who wanted to go in.
Okay, you win.
Yeah, no, I was pumped. I'm ready. I burst through that.
You're so excited about your new claws.
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you all get to run into the room just in time to hear Aliva smack away this thing with the scimitar while yelling, "Fuck you!"
I
Nice.
gotta look at this Shatter Kai girl and what are you doing here? What is this thing?
I guess I'm not really aware of what I'm supposed to say yet, but there's at least one shadowy figure that is quite kind of hard to pinpoint. It definitely doesn't look quite male or female. Hard to kind of trace as to what exactly it is, but I am fighting it off, and I look very unhappy about it.
All right. Well, as I come in, I'll probably attack the shadow. Just because it looks unnatural. Do we have to roll initiative, or do we just come in?
Yeah,
and
we're going to
attack?
do that in just a second. Yeah, let me just put everybody on the map here.
Ah, thank you, bro.
You got it.
I'm like,
I'd like
I can't
everybody
see.
to roll initiative, please. Normally, D1, we'd have you kind of do it first since you aren't in here, but we're going to make it just regular combat for the sake of it. So everyone go ahead and roll initiative for me. So,
Did mine roll?
Now it did.
yeah, you got it.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
nice,
go.
man.
Ooh, he's excited to go.
Sato
Yeah,
said,
it's
no,
more
I am
pumped up
going
than me.
first.
Really, really good
Yeah,
rolls,
exactly.
guys. Actually, believe it or not, let me... Damn, D1.
It's almost a 30. The fuck?
I know. Griff.
It's gonna be a juicer magooser.
Juicer Magooser.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
Hopefully, you're supposed to.
Well, I normally
Claw
always
his eyes
do.
out.
All right. Initiative order is D1, Griff, Brandy, then the Shadow, Aliva, Ronan.
Randy, then the shadow.
Yes.
It sounds like a comic book or some shit.
Brandy, then the Shadow. I know, right? Like a band or something. It sounds like a band name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Detective
Brandy and the
story.
Shadows. Yeah. Sweet. All right, D1, you are up, followed by Griff on deck.
Brandy and the shadow.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna march right in and try to slam it with a thunder gauntlet.
All right. You have your knuckles on, yes?
I do.
Okay.
Yes. Fist him.
There you go. 20.
Oh, there's a 28 definitely hits.
Jesus, dude.
For 16
Or
points
16.
Damn.
of thunder and lightning damage as you kind of coil your fist, D1, in preparation to hit this thing for the first time with your new accessory. And you do, and as you kind of drive your fist through the air at this shadow, you make contact with something solid. You feel that it has form, and so thus it can be damaged, and you do damage it. You feel kind of a little bit give way as the shadow kind of dissipates in the air and then kind of slowly forms back.
Can I attempt to knock it prone with this strike?
You can. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. So in order to do that, you have to first have moved 15 feet, which you did, in a straight line, which we'll just say that you did, because you more or less did.
Yeah, from the door.
And then the target must roll a dex saving throw, which I'm going to do now. That is a 11, which I believe is a fail, because that's all on your...
14.
Yours is it's a 14 DC?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yep, so it takes 1d6 bludgeoning and 1d6 force damage.
Oh, both.
So, yep, it takes both. Yep. So go ahead and give me 2d6.
2d6. Oh, I don't know how to use this new thing. Should have figured this out. Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay,
God.
there you go, dice.
At
There
the
you
bottom.
go.
Yeah.
Who does Sato call when
Oh,
there's no
nice.
Sato?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
That's amazing. And it's knocked prone.
Nice.
Perfect. And then
You're gonna
Ooh.
one-shot this fucking thing.
And then, what about us?
now I might have just screwed Rummy there, but that's okay. He's gonna try anyways. Oh, you know what? I didn't have my enhanced weapon on, or my genie's wrath. So actually, that original one at and a D8 for booming blade.
I'll let you do it this time.
Yeah, this stuff is always on my attack. I just didn't have it.
Yeah, it's weird that it didn't roll for you.
Yeah, so another 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
That's 26 total.
Yeah. And now, poor Rummy is going to have to attack with disadvantage, I believe. Which is fine. But he's going to try anyways. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, natural one. Oh, that's
Rummy takes a wild crack shot from the corner.
He
He
tries
absorbed
to.
your bad luck, dude.
He just totally misses. As a matter of fact, he hits kind of a part of the wood on the side of the wall over here, kind of like inadvertently, and it begins to kind of catch fire just a bit.
Aliva corner says, "Watch it."
Yeah. I'll like hold my hat on my head and like be like, fucking watch it. Fucking Rummy. I believe that will end my turn. I think I'll hold my
sorry,
ground
I
right
was
where I am.
Try to find cool fire to
Wait,
put up.
Yeah,
on the
how much
map.
did I move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna move over one more and stop my turn right there.
One second.
Adding the fire, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, put some light in here and stuff.
Dude,
There we
that
go.
was crazy. That was like the best rolls we've seen. D1 so
Really
far.
good, yeah.
It's funny. Every time I roll a 20, I got a 1 coming.
I
It's
mean,
true.
Rummy absorbed it for you this time.
That's amazing, actually. All right, well done, D1. Is there anything else for you?
No, that'll end my turn.
All right, good stuff. Griff, you're up, followed by Brandy on deck.
Alrighty. Fuck, this room is bigger than I thought. Oh, fuck, there's a joke in there somewhere.
Bonus action
30
to summon
feet.
your echo.
I did want to use my fancy claws, but nah, fuck it. I guess the Echo has it as well, right? It's kind of a weird question, but
Yeah, I would assume you would have whatever attachments you have on it would have, because it replicates you exactly, right?
fuck yeah. Okay, that is good to know.
You can use
Yeah,
your
if I could-
environmental to switch to your swords.
Yeah. So, hopefully, I mean, theoretically, if I knew it was like fucking, if I knew it was brick, I would have switched from claw hands to the swords outside of combat. But man,
Yeah, that's fine. That's all right.
That
We'll
cool?
allow
Okay.
it. Yeah, we'll allow it. Since it's the first round of
Right.
combat, yeah, definitely.
I thought it was bricks. I wanted to stab him in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mean to bricks.
Fuck
I'm
bricks.
not ready to murder him yet, okay?
He stole my crossbow bolts. That's
Poor
all
Randy.
that
I mean, he
matters.
might just give them back to you.
He may.
Then we
Yeah.
can beat him up.
When I pry it out of his cold, dead hand.
Nice.
Griff, no.
So are you using the crossbow attachment? Crossbow
I'm gonna
attachment or the
summon
swords?
an echo, actually.
Okay,
But yeah,
yeah.
I am using the sword attachment. So yeah, if I could just summon an echo by D1.
You got it.
And
The one thing I didn't grab for them.
curveball.
Let me do it.
And yeah, I'll pretty much just start slashing once
If
he
your
is up.
echo's within 5 feet, you get attack with advantage.
Really on all attacks? I thought it was
Yeah,
just.
because it's prone.
It's prone.
Oh, right, I forgot. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were
melee
going
gets
off that.
advantage against prone, but ranged gets disadvantage against prone.
Oh, weird. Okay, good to know. I wonder why that
Second.
is.
Griff.
Yeah, 'cause if you're standing over something, it's easier to hit with your sword if it's like lying on the ground. But if you're
It's,
trying to
like,
shoot it
harder.
from far away,
Okay.
it's a lower profile, right?
Damn. Okay.
It's true.
Strange.
Yeah, so Griff, your echo is up as it kind of apparates in front of you.
Okay, so
I think you summoned him right here.
I can only summon 15 feet away from
Oh,
me.
that's
Yep,
right.
you got it.
Yeah, so he'll appear there, and then he'll walk another 15 feet and start slashing.
Yeah, you got it, Griff.
Cool.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah. You know how to click to advantage on the top of your sheet there?
Sure do. Boop. Oh, Lord.
Double 14s.
That's
Double
weird.
14.
That's enough, though, Griff.
Fuck yeah, 13 slashing for the first nub.
All right. And that is 13 damage as you kind of slash through. You see your echo make contact with this weird apparated shadow in front of you here. Kind of this collection of darkness that seems to stand out from everything else in the room. Illuminated more by the fire that's actually kind of on the wall now as a result of Rummy kind of his spell kind of going haywire here. And you could see the slash goes through the form as it kind of dissipates, kind of recollects in a much slower manner as it kind of begins to kind of look up at you.
Oh god, I'll take another swing and I'll scream at it, take that, Vecna.
13. A 13 is just enough, Griff, as you kind of go in for another slash. Kind of this time upper torso area as you kind of slash through. Your blade, a little bit of your blade makes contact with the carpet underneath as you kind of slash up through and during the recoil. And you can feel the shadow. You can kind of see it kind of collapse in on itself as though like almost as water would collapse in on itself to fill in a void.
Crazy.
That hit anyways, but I think him and Aliva are whatchamacallit.
Yeah,
Mortal enemies.
technically
That's
they are.
assuming that Aliva considers you a friend.
Yeah, sorry, we're what?
It's true too,
your
but
paladin.
technically
Yeah,
you're
I think
flanking.
as long
But,
as you're both fighting the same creature, I believe.
yeah, but for the sake of it, you already have advantage, so
You're talking about
Well, it'd
Sentinel
be
or
+2, yeah.
it would be +2, yeah. Which doesn't matter. He's hitting his AC every time. So all right.
Wait, what are you reading that from?
Is there anything else,
Sentinel,
Griff?
or- yeah, third nub.
All right. That is an 18
24.
or 24 to hit for 13 more slashing damage. As you kind of come in with your left hand, you watch the same kind of parting sea, if you will, as your blade slashes through the sea of shadow, and then kind of collapses back in on itself.
Yes, I am Red Moses.
Nice.
Very
Where
nice.
were you guys reading that +2 though? I am
For
just
It's for flanking,
Sorry,
yeah.
flanking. Okay, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
If you're directly
Sweet.
across from
Okay.
another creature, yeah, you get +2 your attack.
Gotcha.
My bad. I thought we were talking about the Pally Aura.
Yeah, it's okay.
And
Oh,
I
no,
thought you
that's
guys were
saving
talking
throws.
about Sentinel.
Yeah, we forget about a lot of the stuff. That's all.
Yeah, there's a lot of overlaps.
There's
But yeah,
so much,
that'll pretty much do it for me.
All right, Griff. Good turn. Very good turn. And as you kind of end your turn here, you see the shadow kind of is absolutely looking up in the direction of your echo. Brandy, you're up, followed by the shadow on deck.
All right.
Brandy in the shadows.
Brain's better
Actually-
beat this shadow.
Here, actually, is probably real flanking. I don't think actually Griff's Echo isn't flanking. though.
No, well, that's why I didn't count it. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be completely like
It's got to be
straight line.
exactly across, which would be this spot here, which is probably where Brandy's going to end up.
Yeah, that's where Brandon's gonna go because Brandon's got new boots on, and Brandon can go that
You have
distance now.
flanking damage. Yeah, you have +2 to your attack, Brandy.
Yes.
So, since you started unstealthed, we'll go ahead and for this turn, it won't be like that, but every turn after, obviously, because of your nature.
Sure.
Go ahead and
But
hit
I
with
would-
advantage.
Okay, so
You don't even need it because you already have it.
Yeah.
and I'll get sneak attack too, right?
Yes, for sure.
Oh, you do. Yeah, that's true. Yep. So you get sneak attack. You get roll with advantage, and you get +2 to your attack as well. If you don't hit this, I'm gonna laugh so hard. You definitely hit it.
Laugh.
That's
course.
24 damage total there between thunder or fire. What are you choosing for that?
Probably-
It's not a choice. It depends on if she's using Booming Blade or Green Flame.
Oh,
But it'll,
okay.
yeah,
Thank
but it'll
you.
be booming blade. I think it's thunder.
Yeah.
You see kind of a moment where there's like a green, very, very fine green line starts to appear from the wound here, Brandy, that you cause as you kind of pierce in with your rapier into this shadowy form in front of you. As you pull the rapier back out, there is a screaming sound. It begins to build slowly as you stand here.
Hey, you stupid, weird ghost monster! Don't attack giant women when I'm around.
Nice. Perfect.
So I think
Is there
she still
anything
has
else,
10
Brandy?
feet of movement with her new boots, which would be enough to
You
get
do.
behind D1 for a stealth.
Okay,
Yep.
let's go back there.
You totally
that was
could.
30 to get to where she's at.
It,
She
what,
has
now
another
that's
10.
true. No, I only
yeah.
have. But it adds
Oh.
10. I
Yeah,
normally
adds-
get 25. I get 35. So
Yeah,
I
35.
actually only have one more.
So she
Oh,
might be able
okay.
to hide behind the Echo.
Yeah. Well, the echo is a weird one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm small, but the echoes see through.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Brandy, for this one,
small plant.
yeah, that'd be okay. We'll do
Although
that.
Jump
that-
inside
yeah.
the spotted plant.
I'm good with that.
There you go.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check, Brandy. That is a
Yeah,
success.
bye.
Very nice. You just disappear. Just
Bye,
fade
guys.
into the fade into the
Crouching
darkness.
behind the
I'll see you
fern.
next time.
She just like I can envision her behind the leaf, just looking out, just
Exactly.
like peeking out.
Just waving a little
In a
bit.
natural habitat.
That's right. All right, it is the Shadow's turn, followed by Aliva on deck. So the Shadow is going to spend half of its movement and get back up, and it's going to make a swing at. Well, it's going to turn back around. No, it's not. It sees Griff. I think it's going to take a swing at Griff here, at your Echo Griff, considering that you caught its attention first.
Oh yeah, it's always the red guy.
Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. That's a 24 to hit.
Was that at disadvantage?
Why would it be disadvantage?
From Diz's
Crown.
gauntlet?
Yeah, from my.
Oh,
Right,
yep,
yeah,
yep,
disadvantage
yep.
against everybody but me.
That is a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
That hits his Echo for sure.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
definitely. I mean, my
And
echo
I think
only
his Echo's
has like
a
one
hit
AC.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 hit point.
Yep.
so it
So
doesn't really matter.
pops
Let me just
that
roll
out.
anyway, because, you know.
Yeah. So we can all see what we're in for.
All right. All right. That is 8 points.
to what to the echo? I mean, yeah, it only has one
Of-
HP.
Crap, hold on.
You just immediately pop it, just poof.
That is 8 points of psychic damage to you, Griff.
Psychic. Oh,
To your
fuck.
to your echo, I should say,
Yeah,
which
so
which
he
means your
just
echo
pops.
is just completely dissipates into the air around.
poof.
Yeah, as you watch it kind of just disappear.
Turns
All
into
right.
smoke.
As this happens, there's a kind of a moment where you see all of the light in the room kind of get dim for a moment. All right, I need D1, Brandy, and Aliva to all roll wisdom saves for me. So Aliva, if you look on your sheet there, you'll see, wisdom save. Perfect.
Or that was a wisdom check.
It's a wisdom check.
Oh,
Yep, so
my
you're
bad.
gonna. That's all right. No worries.
Wisdom
What's the-
save is right
right.
beside that. If you look underneath proficiency bonus, you'll see strength, dexterity. You'll just see a list of the things. It'll say global save. Yeah.
All right, so just hit wisdom.
Yes. Hey, that's really good.
Yeah. So I don't know
All
if you
right.
have advantage. So according to 17 though.
All right. Yep. 17 is great.
Actually, no, for her.
It's 17, I think. Right.
Yeah, 17. That's right. Yeah.
Did you roll? D1?
I have not yet.
Okay.
5, 10. I'm 15 feet away from her, which means I roll wisdom save.
All right, Brandy, you take 3 points of psychic damage.
15 for me.
All right, and you do not. So Aliva and Brandy, or Aliva and D1, you take no damage. Brandy, you take 3. So 3 points of psychic damage.
I had temporary hit points from something stuff.
Oh yeah, so you can just you can just use those. Just
Thank you.
remove 3 from those. Yeah. As kind of the light in the air in the room kind of dims out a bit, and then you kind of feel like a coldness around you just for a moment. All right. With that being said, Aliva, you are up, followed by Ronan on deck. Aliva,
Right.
so you are knocked prone at the moment. You can, if you choose to, spend half of your movement to get back up.
And I'm assuming I need to move away from this. Am I in like the radius of the fire, or am I still good at that point?
The fire really isn't a threat at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend, I guess, half in getting up.
Okay.
Probably moving toward these supposed allies. And remind me, that's like, what, 3 squares then?
Yes.
And do I just move?
You got it.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And normally, if you move out of the range of a monster, he would take an attack of opportunity on you. We're not. This guy is not gonna do that in this case. But that is
Okay.
something that happens. Yeah.
Okay. And she has to be, just so you know, you have to be within 1 square of him to reach him with your swords. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm gonna actually I moved from there to there. Then they're gonna go here instead because I'm pissed off.
Yeah. For sure.
All right. And then remind me, I can do divine smite with my scimitars, correct? Or no?
So
Yes. So you can attack first and then decide if you want to add your smite after.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
scimitar, I guess.
Yep, you got it. Let's go ahead and roll to hit. Let's see what you get. That is a 9. Unfortunately, a 9 is a miss.
Pretty shitty. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, she's at normal at the moment. Yeah, because she hasn't moved anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Do you have any? Does she have any other? Since that's your attack,
She
Aliva.
has extra attack, so she's got
Yeah.
her other main hand, and then she also has an offhand attack
Okay.
with her bonus action. Hers uses
Yep.
the bonus action. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, you have 2 more. You have another main hand attack, Aliva.
And then you'll notice you have scimitar +1, and then you have one with offhand in brackets. So 1 more
Yeah.
with the regular one, and then your third is the offhand one.
All right.
That is a 14, Aliva, and that is enough for 5 slashing damage. As you kind of miss your first mark, it isn't too much harder because you kind of get a good distance of good judgment, and you kind of slash back up with your other with the recoil of the miss, and you find your mark right in the kind of the upper shoulder area.
And at this point, she can decide if she wants to add a divine smite into that.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I think might as well.
Which uses a spell slot.
Okay.
All right. So
Would you
yeah.
would you like to?
Yeah. I
Okay.
say yeah. So
All
just
right.
Go ahead and hit that. I guess.
Yeah, you can do it with a first level or second level spell slot.
Let's see if I put this out.
And if you notice right underneath Elven Accuracy, I have them on your feet. Divine Smite first level, Divine Smite second level.
Yeah, I see it. Hold on 1 second. Maybe I'm not seeing it.
All right,
There we
take your time. Yeah.
All right.
To 13. So that's 13 more points of radiant damage on top of it, which equates actually to a little bit more. You notice, Aliva, as soon as you hit this, the shadow here, with your smite, there is a flash of light. The creature kind of screams right here in front of you.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Aliva looking pretty, not quite smug, but kind of like, yeah, this is deserved. Delivering that blow.
Nice. Yeah, the radiant damage seems to have really done something to it, Aliva.
Okay, so that was 2 attacks so far?
Yep, she has
So
one
she
more.
gets one more main hand with your regular scimitar hand, yeah.
Oh, really? So she gets 3 main hand attacks?
She gets 2 main hand and then a bonus action offhand.
Is not the first one considered
that
a
was
main
an
hand?
offhand. No, that was your offhand attack, so you get another main hand, yeah.
Yeah, she gets one more because you had an extra attack at the Palia level 5.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my little scimitar then, I guess.
It could take us a second to get used to it, but it's okay.
All right, it's fine.
Oh, 21 for 6 more slashing damage.
And if she chooses, she can add a divine to that as well.
Yeah.
But she'll burn through her spell slots fast. And
Yeah,
just
I'm
heads
gonna
up,
save it.
A
I'll
lot
save
of
it.
Pallies crit ditch with their divine smite because if you get a crit, you double it. But that's your choice of yours.
I'm good for now.
All right. Yeah, so the 6 damage, as you kind of slash it more, you see kind of like it starts to part and really have a hard time kind of reconstitution, like rebuilding itself, if you will. You see the shadows after a while of slashing and hacking, you all notice it takes more and more time for it to rematerialize in front of you. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Aliva? You have an environmental action you can take. I don't know if you have any more movement. You do, I think.
An environmental to sort of scream something out or pick something up off the floor if there's anything, which I don't think there is.
I mean, environmental only saving it to the point that I'm just looking quite satisfied with how this is turning out. That is.
Nice. Perfect. All right, Aliva. If there isn't anything else.
Nope.
All right, perfect. We're gonna go ahead and go to Ronan on deck with Ronan up with D1 on deck.
Nice.
All right. Seeing that flash of radiant energy, I will agree that's a good idea. I will use my bonus action to Spirit Shroud.
All right, Ronan. Spirit Shroud. Yeah.
And I will choose Radiant.
Oh, cool. They float around. Sorry, I don't think we've used this yet, have we? Changeable. Until spell ends, you attacks deal immediately. Wow, that's really good, dude.
Prevents it from healing.
Yeah, what a cool spell. All right, perfect, Ronan. It seems like this is just a. It just adds to your attacks. So yeah, go ahead and
25 feet.
Okay.
And I will make my attack.
You got it, Ronan.
With Great Weapon Master.
You got it. Yep. 14 to hit. That is not a 14, unfortunately. Just a
Second
little.
attack.
Yeah, you got it.
Nope.
That is not enough as well, Ronan, unfortunately. As you kind of get closer here, you notice the shadow is just a little bit disorienting from where it's standing. Seems a little bit further than it actually is.
I will step back 5 feet.
Okay.
Don't you get your butt action?
I used my bonus.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes.
Yep. Okay, so you are concentrating, Ronan, and
Yep, and that's my turn.
any attacks you make deals with a creature. When a creature. Let me just double check here, make sure I don't do anything wrong here. 10 feet of you. Okay. Thank you, Ronan. All right. 1 second. All right, Ronan, thank you. D1, you are up, followed by Griff on deck.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Arcane Weapon.
All right, you got it, D1.
And
It's going to be a good one.
I am going to take a punch.
Okay.
I'm just making sure everything's set up this time, which it is. Ooh, 15.
That is a 15, and that is enough to hit it. That is some damage
23, looks like.
total. Thunder. As you crack another, as you kind of hit it again with your Thunder Gauntlet here, D1, you notice as soon as you make contact with it, it's almost like punching water. You feel the pressure for a moment, and then it kind of collapses back in on around your gauntlet. Although it does it quite slowly, from what you remember it being the last time that you made contact with it. It seems to be weakening in some way. All right, is there anything else for you, D1?
No, that I used my bonus action for Arcane Weapon, so that will end my turn.
You got it. Nice job. All right, Griff, you are up, followed by Brandy on deck.
Alrighty. Fuck, I will... How many charges of that shit do I have?
Unlimited for your Echo.
Really? I thought we had a charge on it.
I don't think your Echo has a charge, no. It's,
Damn, okay.
I know how that we changed, but not...
Oh, I'm fucking confusing Manifest with Unleashed.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
we're good.
Incantation or twice, I think.
Yeah, just twice. Yep, I'll just summon another Echo. Same
You got it, Griff.
old thing. 15 feet away from me. Boom. So, yeah, right at the edge of this bench.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and you summon your Echo, and he kind of just apparates in midair right in front of you.
I'm actually going to run...
30 feet away from you.
Yeah, that's the downside.
Brittle. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll move him next to Brandy then.
You can hit him from there. You can hit him from here.
Yep, that's pretty much... That's...
Yeah, you can hit him from
What?
there because he's right here. He's in this square.
Okay, sweet. That's what I was thinking. Alright, yeah, I'll start hacking and slashing away.
Yeah, you got it, Griff. Let's see what you
Hack
got.
and Slash. Show me what you got.
So that's a 21 for 7 more slashing damage, Griff. As you watch your Echo kind of make contact with it once again, almost again like it's slicing through water, through black water, and it takes a lot longer for it to kind of fill back in on itself.
Ooh, interesting. It's like mashed potatoes.
Kind of.
Second
It's more
note.
like a thick tar, if you will. Only
12?
a 12 unfortunately misses as you kind of swipe with another attack, and as soon as you do, you kind of just a little bit too wide, Griff.
Ah, I'm getting winded. Fucking smoky tar monster. Third hub.
It's a 19 for 12 more slashing damage, Griff, as you kind of slash through with your newfound harness around you, kind of feeling good, nice, and you feel that there's a little bit of adjustment to be made, but you kind of, in the moment, as you slash, since is why you missed the last strike, because it was a little bit loose, but now you kind of wove over with your right arm and you tighten the strap a bit and put it on the next eyelet. You know, now it's a little tighter, and now you hit it and it doesn't budge, and you make absolute full contact.
I feel slightly more kinky.
Yes. All right, Griff, is there anything else for you?
Yeah, I'll actually pop my action surge
Okay.
and take one more friggin' slash at this
Let's see what you got.
guy. Why not? Apparently nothing. 13,
A
yeah.
13 is just enough, Griff. For
Oh,
6
God.
more points of slashing damage.
Thank fuck for that.
And you get one
And
more
this-
with an action surge.
It's true. Yep.
I do. Oh,
This
fuck.
creature, whatever this is, seems to absolutely be hurt. You are absolutely damaging it. You're hurting it. You can tell.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. It seems
So
to be kind of
that-
lashing around.
Action surge lets me do my whole cycle one more time.
No,
or
no,
half
it
of
lets you do your attack and your extra attack, but it does not let you do your offhand. So it lets you do 2 out of 3.
Ah, okay. That
Which
works.
is still really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
'Cause your offhand
fucking
isn't
great.
really amazing, right? Anyway.
Second note.
14.
14. All right.
14 for 6 more slashing damage, which is very good, Griff. You
I
were
got
just
3
chipping
sixes.
away at this thing. You see big pieces of shadow kind of falling off of it and hitting the ground and just kind of dissipating as soon as they hit the ground. If you can imagine, kind of like a puff of smoke kind of hitting a wall and just kind of dissipating.
Can I inhale any of that?
You could try.
Take a toke.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, roll a Constitution check.
I want to smoke him. Shit.
Ah, it's just dissipated, just a little too far, man. Maybe next time.
Guys, fucking
Smoke it and
stingy.
die.
All right. Is there anything else for you, Griff?
That's it for me.
All right, perfect. Brandy, you were up, followed by the shadow on deck.
Fucking stingy ass smoke lord.
Listen, I'm gonna stab him from behind my bush.
You'd have to move 1 up
Kinky.
to reach.
All right, I'll stand in front of my bush.
I'll stand in front of my
This
foot.
is not getting any better.
Which is more impressive.
I mean, I wouldn't trim the bush though, because you need it to hide behind.
Need it to be nice and full.
You need it to be nice and full to hide properly. That's right.
Oh, okay. So I can stab him with full advantage and sneak attack then.
Not. Oh yeah, it's advantage. Yeah.
Yep,
and
yep.
+2 on that. So. 21.
Right, yep, you have flanking as well. So that is 19 to hit. That's 21, if I'm counting right.
Yeah.
Wow, Brandy.
Yeah.
As you poke, pierce another vulnerable spot just below the last one, you find what you think should be where the heart should be, somewhere in that area. If this creature has any somewhat similar anatomy to what you would imagine a person, you poke the rapier in, and as soon as it hits this creature, you feel like a pressure. And as soon as you kind of slide it in just a bit, and you hear the scream, a scream that you've never heard before, a scream that rivals that of a dying animal in nature or something. It is ear piercing to the point of I need everyone within 5, 10. Okay, Griff, you're the only safe one. Everyone else, I would appreciate a Constitution save, please.
Oh shit.
Nice. Now I am within 10 feet of our pal.
You are. All right, nice, Ronan. Oh,
Wasted
Ronan.
that fucking crit.
Yes,
Nice.
Pays off to be deaf, dude.
D1. You are temporarily deafened, which isn't something that is a thing, but
Deafened is
oh
a
yeah,
thing,
it is a thing. Sorry.
Ruh-roh.
You just automatically fail any ability checks that require hearing, and this is only for one round.
Oh,
So D1,
interesting.
you are deafened.
I got that ringing in my ears.
You got that ringing in your ears. That's true. We'll give you a little dot. How about that? All right, perfect.
Does
Okay.
it sound like the old internet dial-up tone?
I was gonna say, dude,
Alright.
if he's a robot, is it just beep?
That is perfect. Brandy, you notice this creature is absolutely on its last shadow.
That's definitely
Yeah, little turd.
Is there anything else for you, Brandy, you'd like to do?
No, hide behind my plant.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me. That is a success, Brandy. You are a ninja again, as always.
Safe back here.
All right, perfect. It is now the spirit's turn, followed by Aliva on deck. The spirit is going to take a slash at Aliva. That is a 20 to hit.
And my AC is 19. So
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. Okay, so you see kind of a weird swiping motion coming from this creature as it kind of swipes up and at you, and the shadow kind of breaches your armor just for a moment.
Was that a disadvantage?
Did I hit him last time? I did, yeah. So that was a disadvantage to hit. That's right. Thank
Oh,
you.
look, it was the same. It was the same. I get the
okay.
same. I actually did too. I'm not playing with you. So thank you, Bat, for reminding me. That is a 7 psychic damage, Aliva. So you just
Do I take it from my HP maximum then?
From your current hit points. So you can either just write it in, or you'll see there will be arrows beside it that you can just click down 7 times.
Okay.
Either way.
Perfect. Yep. So you're just gonna
Okay.
minus 7.
Got it.
Yeah. Nice. And in this moment, make sure I can do it, and I can. I need everyone except Ronan and Griff to roll a wisdom save for me, please.
There we go.
God damn, you're getting good rolls, man.
Yeah,
You
I'd
both
say.
are-
I just had some bad ones.
I mean, both of you guys. Oh, fuck.
Now
I
that's
jinxed
for
it.
his echo, not for him, right? Oh no, Brandy. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Brandy.
Oof.
It's not the peach dice.
You know it was not the beach dice.
Cool. Nice. Save. All right, Brandy, you take 6 points of psychic damage as
Thank
kind of
boys.
this cold shroud kind of encapsulates all of you just for a moment. All right, perfect. That concludes his turn. Aliva, you are up, followed by Ronan on deck.
Sweet. So can I just go straight into like branding smite? Is that feasible? Possible?
If you want to cast a spell,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's part of a weapon attack.
So I can do the scimitar first then?
Yep.
Let me look at branding smite, which is what, a second level.
Yeah, it's attached to your weapon attack.
Okay.
So typically you're going to want to hit, and if it hits well, then you can choose.
And then go into it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and a
that
lot of
uses-
people.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. That uses up her
you're going
bonus
to start.
actions, which she won't get her offhand attack, but when she hits, it deals an extra 2d8 radiant damage.
Which
Alright,
is
so I'll try my
great.
scimitar first then and see if it's worth it. Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna do some quick Googling.
It's all right. It's all right.
Alright, here we go.
Yep.
Take this motherfucker.
Oh,
Oh,
and then
nice.
So just a heads
Aliva.
up here.
Branding smite!
Yes. Are you going to use your branding smite?
Yes, I am!
All right. Perfect. Well, go ahead, D1.
Okay, so you have branding smite on your sheet. If you look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up from the bottom.
Yep.
But because you crit, you get to roll that twice, so you can click it 2
Okay.
times.
It's asking me to cast at what level? I'm assuming level 2?
Yeah, it's something that you're concentrating on, so you'll have it up for the whole rest of the fight.
Alright.
This is so fitting, man. Oh, love D&D.
Did you just roll
The
snake eyes?
metaphor.
She did just
She
roll
rolled
snake
a
eyes.
snake eyes.
Nice.
It doesn't even matter, Aliva,
But
because...
she gets another roll of that.
Yeah, let's try here. Let's try here.
Wow.
Because she
All
crit,
right.
right? So
Alright,
she
one more
double.
time. One more time, right?
Yep,
Yeah?
Let's
Yeah.
see. Something
Yeah.
big. Something big.
Alright. The metaphors. It has to be worth metaphors. Why are you not? Why is nothing happening? Okay.
And another 6.
Okay.
And
okay.
if she wanted to, she could add a divine smite if it's not dead yet.
So I would hold on to it right now for the moment, Aliva, because in this moment, as you reach out with your freaking scimitar. Thank you. Brain farts are real. As you begin to look at this creature and understand what it is and what the balance means, Aliva, inside that you know of, you strike out with every might that you have within you, creating a radiant energy around you that just is blinding to everyone around you as you strike this creature. It is absolutely sliced through as a kind of a trail of light follows your scimitar. The creature screams out once more. This time, no checks required. It dissipates in the air around you, begins to swirl, and it begins to find itself dissipating until you don't see it anymore. Congratulations. All right.
Thanks.
Very well done, Aliva. As it just dissipates in midair, you kind of hear the echo of the scream kind of get quieter and quieter until there's nothing.
Now can we inhale it? Now can I fucking...
Your echo might be able to.
All right. And as you kind of, the battle ends and you all are met kind of face to face for the first time to really be able to see each other. Aliva, I'll give you the floor.
So Aliva kind of looks at them.
Can I hear her?
Oh,
or am I still deafened?
I would say you probably will begin to regain your ability to hear now as the fight ends.
Okay, nice.
That would be bullshit, wouldn't it?
Like,
That's bullshit, DM.
I didn't get any of that.
That would have been funny as fuck.
It's just like calling a fax machine. It's like fucking ringing in your ear.
That sucks. And so Aliva, panting a little bit, obviously very tired, looks like she's been fighting for a little bit while. Briefly touches her hand kind of to her chest, something underneath her clothes, and then takes her hand away and kind of lifts up actually her scimitar toward the rest of the party and looks at them quite suspiciously. And she's like, "What are you guys doing here? Who are you?"
I think the question is, who are you?
What are you doing here? This is, my
It's
someone I
pretty
know's
deep.
house.
We were passerbyers, and we heard a ruckus and we came in.
And we saved your ass.
I wouldn't call that saving her ass.
Maybe
she
her
looks
ass was
disdainful
fine.
at that. And she's like, "Yeah, all right. You can think that if you want to."
We all know better.
Whose house is this? Do you know?
We might.
We could. Do you know?
Yes.
You know. Okay. Well, whose house is it?
Uno
We all know
reverse card.
whose house it is.
She's like a very annoying wizard.
Oh.
Agreed.
She does know.
Have you seen him? I'm looking for him.
Were you tasked to find him by, what was the dude's name?
Hell.
Rocco.
I'm finding him for myself.
Oh, how do you
No,
know of this
we were
wizard?
tasked to find him.
He's a thorn in my side, and I want to step on him. Do you know where he is?
Sounds like you've got yourself a bricks situation.
We understand the feeling.
Say.
We don't currently have him in our presence.
In your presence? Well, no shit.
I mean, he's a wizard. He can be invisible.
Yeah, maybe. Where are you from? What exactly are you? You said thorn in your side,
That's my business.
and you're looking for some sort of vengeance against this wizard.
First, I'd just like to talk to him. Whatever happens after that is between me and him.
Well, talking to him could be difficult. We have been in here before. We were tasked to find the wizard. Honestly, by a stranger we found at the bar. We just had finished embarking on an adventure where we may have found him.
Like most of our adventures, it starts with the stranger at a bar.
It always starts with a stranger at a bar.
And then we all almost die.
Some of us black out.
And he's going by Trebe now?
This is what we were told.
What we
his
were
name
told.
was.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Is there a boss that you're working for? Or are you finding him for your own purpose?
As I said, my own reasons.
That's respectable.
Interesting. Well, I'm not sure if we should consider you friend or foe yet at the moment.
Have you seen a curly, red-headed little pale motherfucker around here?
He's got my rapier. It's very
I have
nice.
seen nobody who is pale, redheaded, and a motherfucker in my recent history. No.
Perfect, okay. She's trustworthy.
Speaking of recent history, how long have you been in town?
I arrived this morning. I tracked down this house recently, and clearly I met with trouble.
Yeah, what was the spirit shadow ghost monster? Have you seen that before?
Do I get an inkling that that was the shadow from Athazar fight?
Roll an insight check. I know that's weird, but do it anyway. It didn't seem the same, Ronan.
Okay.
That thing was penitence. And that's all I'm willing to say about it.
Sounds like you have some sort of attachment to this creature. But I'm not going to.
Sounds like you should shut your mouth, maybe.
I mean,
What
it was
was,
definitely an abomination of a creature, whatever it was.
Yes.
I heard something outside the door when we when we were creepily listening it. It sounded like it said something to you, like penance must be paid.
Yes. Well, you heard what you heard. I won't speak more on it.
Ooh, just as shadowy as the creature.
There's a smell in here that you all smell. It's mildew, but it's there's something else. As you kind of all look around the room at your newfound acquaintance here, not too sure of each other. You look around the room and you see there is still some things in the room here. Not everything was taken. I'll leave it to you.
That's that good berry bush over there in the corner, right?
Wait, what house did we go into? Wasn't it Alpha's?
This is, this is
Trebre, I
Trebre's
thought.
house.
This is Trebre's house. Okay.
Yes.
And Aliva would be actively looking through things as you guys are talking to her.
Yeah, you got it, Aliva. And roll a perception check for me, Aliva. Actually, roll an investigation check because you're
Investigation.
investigating. Yeah, you're doing something a little different. Oh, nice. All right, Aliva, you find a couple of things here. Is everybody investigating? Is that what the deal is here? Like, I
Well,
guess
I'm
we go around
like
and-
taking a nap
While they're doing that, D1
in this plant.
They're like, who is
trying
this
to
bitch?
head up to the door here.
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
And I want to check and see if that little hole that we all climbed down is caved in or if it's still open.
Yeah, you should be able to walk through. Hopefully. Can you walk through there?
Nope, it's not letting
Really?
me go through that door.
Interesting. Open.
Room's got a render.
There you go, now it is.
Weird. I don't know why it won't let you go through there. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, it does have to render.
Oh, you know what?
probably.
Hold on. Light.
I've got my blue armor light.
Are you like looking for a body?
I'm seeing if that cave-in affected that particular entrance.
Yeah, I want to see if the cave-in affected where we went down.
We go back and his body's gone.
So
Oh, God.
D1, as soon as you kind of go into this room here, you notice there's books scattered everywhere, a couple of scrolls. It looks like everything in the room was tossed. The bookcase that you remember being a door is closed.
Yeah, do I remember how we opened it? It was some trick, wasn't it?
You do, but there's a latch next to the bookcase that you can absolutely see. It's not hidden anymore by the books. Go ahead and open the door for you.
Okay, I'll pull that and open it and walk through.
Sure.
And what did my investigation yield me?
1 second here.
Oh, sorry.
Just let it go through here. No worries. D1, as you begin to walk through, we're going to go ahead and let everybody choose an area here. Aliva, you find something very interesting behind the desk over here. You find what seems to be a calcified newt. It was probably nice and juicy one time, but it probably fell behind the workbench and got lost. You also find
It didn't get better.
you also find a box. It seems to be full of spell component scraps. Just pieces of odds and ends. There's a piece of very ugly jewelry sitting here, kind of next to the barrel here. It's absolutely just hideous looking. It looks like somebody has attempted making an elegant piece of jewelry, but just absolutely was a failure. On the bottom of it is inscribed in really, really bad lettering, "I will always love you." There is nothing else on it. There's also a book next to it. It seems to be smudged with some kind of weird material. There's a vial next to you as well. All kinds of random things on the ground here. A vial with some kind of orange ink or something in it. It smells horrid. It's hard to tell what it actually is. There are numerous items here in front of you. You can absolutely take if you'd like. Most of it seems like junk, except for one very particular thing. There's a sealed scroll that seems to be underneath the desk here. It might have fallen behind a leg and maybe no one noticed it. The scroll is wrapped with some kind of a really nice hempen cord, and it seems to have some kind of like lettering on the edge of it. It's hard to tell what it is. Looks like maybe
Am I able to open it?
You can if you'd like to. Untie it. Yeah, you untie the scroll. As you begin to do so, you notice the sketch is more of a frog. It seems to be a frog with standing next to a man. It's like a large frog, almost the full size of a man, and there seems to be weird scribblings jotted all over the scroll. It's a very odd language.
It's Pepe.
Is it a language I would recognize by chance?
It doesn't seem to be, no. You also see... Sorry?
I was gonna say, I'd probably tuck it away, to be honest, for now. If it looks important.
Yeah, you got it.
Is that necklace with the corny saying on it actually of any kind of important or valuable metal, or no?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Just for fun. Hey, it seems to be made out of melted gold. So, yeah, you could probably get some money for it.
But Leva reads the message on the back about always loving you, makes the biggest, most disgusted grimace of all time, but then pockets it.
Nice. That's perfect. That is absolutely great. Everybody else, you're all kind of you have a moment here too. Does anybody want to do some investigating as well around the room, or you all can let me know what you'd like to do?
Am I remembering correctly that there was a good berry bush in here?
You were.
Are there good berries upon the good berry bush?
Go to the good berry bush and roll an investigation check for me, Ronan.
Is this real?
I don't think
thought you were
investigation's right. It's probably supposed to be perception, but we're doing investigation. Why not?
What the fuck are good berries?
Sounds right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
14. Yeah, Ronan, there are 3 good berries on this bush.
Mine now.
Yeah, you take them. Go ahead and add 3 good berries to your inventory, Ronan.
What are good berries?
Right.
Good berries are a druid thing. They equate to 1 hit point.
Nice.
And seeing as how you look a little beat to shit, I will come over and offer you these good berries.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you accept?
Kind of you. Yeah, I would definitely accept.
All right. If you want to eat them, you can go ahead and add 3 hit points back.
Yeah, she glanced from him to the bush back to him, back to the bush,
Yeah.
back to him, and then finally take the berries. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, good.
With a very quiet thank you.
They're actually delicious, Aliva. They taste like a cross between like strawberries, blueberries, raspberry, like all kinds of different kinds of berries. They kind of
Schnozzleberry?
all of it. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. All of the flavors kind of hit you at different times. It's kind of a fascinating experience, but it's wonderful.
It's like Remy in Ratatouille when he eats the cheese and the strawberry.
It's right.
Oh, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
That's right.
You look like you've
deep
never
cut.
had a good berry before.
It's hilarious. All right.
I guess it's better than a bad berry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Brandy and Griff, what are you guys doing? I think Brandy said she wanted to take a nap.
Yeah, I mean, I'm chilling. I'm drinking. I'm having a nice time with my plant.
Brandy, roll a perception check.
Sure.
Because you're not really investigating. You're just kind of
I'm just like looking
taking a
around.
moment here. Yeah. 16. Brandy, you notice sitting here, kind of off in the distance in the fireplace, there seems to be like a reflective something in there. It's hard to tell what it is from over here, but there is something in there reflecting.
Ooh, like shiny?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested in shiny.
Yeah, and if you want to, you don't have to move or anything. I'd just tell you, like, if you want to get up and walk over and check it out.
Oh, Bitters isn't here. I could have Bitters go look at it.
Oh, yeah, you can. I can actually bring you bitters. Do that. I got to get used to the new lair. They put the lairs in a weird spot because of this new update, so I have to get used to it. Bam, there's bitters.
There's Bitters.
All right.
I would send Bitters to go investigate.
All right, perfect. And bitters does, and just up inside, Brandy, just up inside the fireplace here, there's a jar, and the jar seems to be full of dirt. There's there's some kind of a residue of a label on the outside of it, but it's hard to read what it says.
Okay.
You know, off topic, but there is keyboard shortcuts if you're trying to navigate layers really fast.
Oh, for Roll20?
Yep.
Oh, I see that. Control K,
Yeah.
Control O.
Just FYI, it might help out.
Yeah, thank you. It's good. Perfect. All right, Griff, are you investigating? You doing anything here? I just kind of give you a chance to look around. or
Oh,
whatever.
fuck.
You haven't been in here in a while, so.
Yeah, I'll pretty much, I'll just kind of stumble over to the, what is this, fireplace?
Yeah, fireplace. Yeah, you gonna go over there?
Yeah, I'll try and warm up a bit, and
Well, there isn't a fire in it at the moment. There's
No.
currently no fire, which can change. It's up to you. It might be risky starting a fire in here and having smoke come out, but it's up to you.
I'll just look around at the books around it.
Okay.
Just try and glance at
Sure.
anything interesting.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check for me.
Arden, that's a good question too. Is that fire still burning?
It is not.
Yeah, I thought it was
Okay.
forever.
So the fire went out on its own. Yeah, it was just kind of
Okay.
a little. Yeah.
Fucking
making sure.
wizards.
No, it was a good opposite. Like you kind of go over and check it out, and it's more or less cool now. 18, very nice. Griff, you notice like hung up next to the fireplace here, kind of on a hook on the side, kind of over here on this side, kind of next to the wall.
Skizzers.
There's like a little nail stuck in there with a little pouch hung on it that nobody seemed to have noticed. If you want to open up the pouch,
Fuck yeah.
and a spider jumps out. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
You notice inside the pouch are cracked, broken, and misshapen gems. They just seem to be like possibly little gems. But at second glance, Griff, these seem to be glass beads of some sort.
No.
They're all glass beads, but they're different shapes, different colors, different sizes. There's probably about 30 of them in here.
All yellow.
It's hard to know where they
Ronan
are or where they came from.
and say, "Hey, you like shiny things?" And just toss him the pouch.
All right. Perfect. D1, we're gonna go back to you, and we're gonna call it here pretty soon, guys. But we're gonna go back to D1.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna go Yeah, fuck, it's fucking dark in here. And I'm not liking the sight I'm getting from my blue armor. So I'm gonna head back and send Rummy.
Yeah, you got it. Good idea. You're gonna send Rummy all the way down?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back into the room where everybody else is, and I'm gonna send Rummy all the way down to the pit.
Can you see that?
I still see just me in the room.
You should
in the hallway, sorry.
Yep, so scroll out, and then you should be able to see the other room in here.
Oh, yes, okay.
Is that right?
Perfect. Yeah, I see it now.
Okay,
Yep.
nice.
And Rummy's gonna investigate this pit that we went down and see if it's caved in completely or if there's still access down there.
All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. This might be bad. Hold on. I might not have fixed it.
No,
It's taking forever to load. Hold on. Oh, it is. Okay, hold on a second. Oh my god! Disaster!
When suddenly the world explodes.
right.
Everyone is dead.
There we go. All right, 1 second.
Oh, perfect.
There you go.
Yes, I see him down there. Does it look like he's not going to go in far? He just wants to sort of just see how collapsed this part of the cavern is.
Yeah, you can go ahead and control him, D1. As you kind of get down, across the kind of wander down the ladder here, you notice instantly the cold, how it's much chillier down here, just as you remember it before. It looks exactly the same from what you can tell from here. It will be quite a journey to go all the way where you know, but if you want to, we'll allow it.
No, he just wants to just get a general feel for it. So he's going to come back and meet
yeah,
up
the
with
cave,
someone.
the surrounding area of the cave here, I'll kind of take you around a little here. The surrounding area of the cave here seems mostly still fine from what you can tell as you kind of fly around in the area here. Roll a perception check for me based on Rummy.
Okay, I think he's similar to me. Perception. Oh, he doesn't see much.
He doesn't see shit. No. No, Rummy doesn't hear anything odd or out of the ordinary. As a matter of fact, a couple of rocks seem to fall. You just catch him on the side there. It doesn't really do him any damage, but he kind of doesn't notice anything different. I feel like a natural one, I should give you something dirty, but there's really anything here for that.
All right, he's gonna fly back and meet D1 with everybody else in the main room there.
Perfect. Let me switch that.
We fucking meet zombie Trebre. Have to kill him again.
There you go. The spirit.
There you go, D1.
Okay, are we back in the main? Well, you will be back in the main room with everybody else.
There you go.
It just turned purple. For some reason, that just turned this room purple.
What this room? Oh,
I
it's
think
because
you're a light source.
it's because Rummy has dark vision, and I put it to purple for dark, so I know what it is.
Yeah, but this room was lit up. Anyways, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was normally. This room was normally lit. It was just when I went to the dark part of the house that it was purple.
Anyway, theater of
Yeah.
the imagination.
I have no idea why, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of pop back in here with any newfound information, and you're all kind of gathering around, like picking up lost things. You notice the room is absolutely ransacked. Anything of value that you remember being in here before that you did not pick up before you journeyed down underneath the house, is now gone. There doesn't seem to be anything of value in here aside from a couple of little trinkets. There's some books, doesn't seem to be anything super special here. What would you all like to do before we wrap it up for the evening?
Well, I'll let everybody know. It seems that the rest of the house has also been ransacked. The bedroom, at least, has been. But the tunnel down seems to be clear at this part of the house in case we ever decide in the future to check that out again. I'll say that out loud so that everybody can hear me.
You'd think there'd be anything of worth.
Yeah, I wonder who ransacked the place.
Yeah, pretty much anything wasn't nailed down.
Yeah, well, Bricks and his buddy came in after us. We
yeah, but they don't seem the type. Well, I know they would have ransacked, I guess, in search of any word for Trebrier.
Yeah, pretty popular wizard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay.
Aliva would definitely look at all of them, kind of one by one, kind of like she's judging them individually, and then ask, have either of you, or any of you, seen a strange amulet or an abacus?
An amulet? I've
An
not
amethyst?
seen one.
Like just a gem?
I think the amulet.
She said an amulet. An abacus.
Oh.
Omelet?
Oh.
Eggs? No.
I misheard.
No. I don't think we've seen anything like that. Why?
Yeah,
What?
Sure.
But what were you looking for exactly?
A very special amulet or an abacus.
Sounds expensive.
I don't care about things like that.
Oh shit.
Is it sentimental to you, or?
You could say that, yes.
Was it your grandpa's?
Sarcastic bitch. No, it was not.
Everyone's got a soft spot for a grandpa around here. That's all.
You actually laugh at that, yeah.
Well, do you want to look at this new stranger that we've just met and say, we were on our way down to the dockmaster to maybe see if he has any goods. We're trading in some gems and stuff that we found. You're welcome to tag along.
Maybe he knows about this amulet.
Bunch of rude motherfuckers. I'll go up and offer my hand to this new person. I'm Ronan.
She looked a little bit relieved, actually, and finally nod, shake his hand, and say, Aliva, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Aliva.
I'll take this opportunity to say, my name's Designation 1, Dual Protection, Negating and Usurping. It's a long name. You can just call me, they call me D1 to P and U for short.
That's a strange
We
name.
call him D1, okay? Just to
don't
make
call
that
him
clear. There's a 2 P and U's in here.
That is odd. D1 is better.
They do call me D1 for short.
I'm sure.
Can we just call you P and you?
You can.
I had a lot of pirate friends. You know how it goes.
I don't, actually.
I would walk up to our new very tall friend. and I wouldn't offer my hand, but I would say, hello, I'm Brandy Winebottom, and then I would wave over to my little familiar, my owl, Bitters, and say, this is Bitters. He's the best of all of us.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Bitters is the coolest one.
I was literally going to say that.
No, I know you would.
Aliva nods, and then kind of curiously, and Riggs, I'm so sorry. I think I forgot maybe what you mentioned, who specifically has this, but I think it was Griffin who has
Crazy Peach Man.
the dream catcher.
Stinky.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she would kind of look to Griffin curiously for a second, and then casually walk over and kind of wave a hand toward the dream catcher and just kind of say, interesting. and leave it at that.
Oh God. Hey,
You
that's
feel-
where I
Yeah,
keep
she's
my
gonna kill you
e-girlfriend.
now.
She's
Yeah.
after my e-girlfriend.
No, you
No.
feel.
She's scary. You
feel-
better watch out.
Yeah, Griff. You feel for a moment. She passes her hand over it. There is an energizing feeling for a moment that you feel, and as Anola's light gets just a little bit brighter for a moment.
Is it no?
No. She's stealing my e-girlfriend.
No, so
yeah,
just
no,
to translate,
okay.
it seems as
I'm
though
replacing her.
Aliva, it seems as though Aliva has some deeper connection and understands a little bit
Interesting.
more about the powers that drive these artifacts. You almost feel like your artifact is almost enhanced from her being near it.
I'll like look at her and say like, "Can you bring my girlfriend out of my imagination?"
I love you, Griff.
God damn.
Aliva blinks again and says, "Is that a question you really have wanted to say?"
I mean, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
He's asked all of us for like years now.
It is what I'm known for.
I think he's
Then
in
my-
love with
Besides
her.
the peaches.
Then my answer is no.
Aw.
Unrequited love.
Well, I tried. No, but yeah, I'll just stick out a nub. I guess I do have hand. I'll try and shake I'll extend my weird fucking nubbed hand with the claw hand. Just say,
He extends his weird claw. She takes a step back and says, "I politely decline."
is it the claw or
No,
the
thank
smell?
Is it the claw or the smell? The aroma of rotten peaches.
Exactly.
No comment.
Well, I'm Stinky Peach Man. It's good to meet you.
Alright, you motley fuckers. So what's the game plan? Are we going to see drunk Hedrick get some money, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we should. I'm gonna leave. I go. I mean, we're just a bunch of, stumbling adventurers making our way. If you're the same, we could always use another member.
I don't entirely believe that you've told me the truth so far, and I'm still looking for answers of my own. So I'll follow you for now. I don't promise to stay with you, but I'll follow you for now.
I mean, that's a good call.
Yeah,
The following part is a good call.
fair enough.
Fair enough.
As we
yeah.
get to know
usually.
each other, we will feel more comfortable exchanging information, I'm sure.
I get that from a lot of chicks.
I guess that
So,
Don't lie. You don't talk to women.
only the ones in my imagination.
Fuck, buddy, you need some aloe for that burn?
Oh my
God damn. Where's Anula? Where's Anula?
I do have a girlfriend. I'll show you.
Healing touch.
Oh man.
She is a
Anula
nice girl.
The name of your hand.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly. I don't have hand.
That is fantastic. And so,
Claw one, claw
as
two.
you kind of all continue your conversation and decide on your next move, I think this is a great spot to call it for the night, guys. It is that time of night. So, well done, everybody.
Yeah.
We will tune in next time and continue the adventure.
Sweet.
Tune in.
All
Tune
right.
in.
Yes, Jin, welcome to being a paladin, throwing smites at fucking
Welcome,
everything.
welcome to the party.
Yes.
Oh,
welcome, Jen.
yeah.
Thank you and welcome for indulging a paladin who has no idea what the fuck she's doing.
Hey, that's all part of the fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
That's D&D in a nutshell.
I
It's
say
true.
things and I hope things happen.
That's why I
Right,
still
guys.
ask them like what I can do, and I've been playing this game with them for like 2 years. Can I
Exactly.
do this, guys? Is this okay?
I've learned
Awesome.
that you just make crude dick jokes.
I do
pretty
like this
much.
in real life, yeah. I had the thought earlier. I was like, I've never met most of these people before, and I'm going to be playing this character who's not the nicest, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sound like a total bitch and dick.
I mean, that's Aliva.
I can dig it.
Like, who's this person? Yeah.
But it's so fun, like, to make a character like that, though, because, like, it just adds, like, a different dynamic to the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need some ribbing.
Meanwhile, I'm over here.
You're, like, blasé.
Yeah. Meanwhile, imagine me every morning watching Instagram videos of like people seeing their lost dogs, and I'm like crying at the breakfast table, like they found their dog, and I'm like, that's me in real life. So.
Nice. All right, guys, I'll stop the recording if everybody's good.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, everyone. See everyone next week.
Yeah, thanks so much.
So, yo.
Bye.
And
We are out.